Hi, my name is Lara Killian, and I am the editor for the new social media column at MLA News. For the first column topic, I decided to talk about podcasts. A lot of you will already be familiar with podcasts, and some people may be wondering which ones they should listen to and which ones may apply to their line of work or just be something that they're interested in. My goal with this inaugural social media column and video is to introduce you to 3 podcasts that I think are of high interest to health librarians as well as many other audiences, and I'd love to hear what tops your list. Podcasts are super simple and often free downloadable audio format used to convey news, current events, deliver storytelling and comedy, interview guests and hold discussions, and many other types of content. For me, podcasts make my commute more interesting and informative, plus make it go by faster. A podcast that got a lot of attention in late 2014 is called Serial, a murder mystery journalism podcast from the producers of This American Life. The fastest podcast to reach over 5 million downloads in iTunes, over 150,000 Twitter followers, crowdfunded enough cash to start researching a second season, downloaded over 40 million times as of December 2014. The first podcast I want to talk about is called White Coat, Black Art, and it comes from the CBC. Dr. Brian Goldman is an ER doctor, an author, and an award-winning medical journalist who covers Canada as well as the US. Dr. Goldman interviews frontline healthcare staff, plus patients and families, to put together episodes that humanize some really complex and stressful health topics and experiences. From ongoing and complicated areas of discussion like palliative care and assisted suicide, to deciphering med-speak in the healthcare system, the show covers a huge variety of topics that look back at the history of medicine as well as toward the future of healthcare. The next podcast I want to talk about is one that I absolutely love and I always listen to as soon as it comes out. It's called Sawbones, a marital tour of misguided medicine, and it's hosted by Dr. Sydney McElroy and her husband, who is also a comedian, Justin McElroy. Together they deliver equal parts history of medicine and give a funny take on all the wacky ways that people have tried to fix ailing patients over the millennia. Episode topics range from aromatherapy to organ transplants to vitamins, and they recently had an episode all about chocolate. And the McElroys are happy to take topic suggestions for future episodes via their Twitter account and website, so just look for Sawbones. The third podcast I want to talk about is called Health Literacy Out Loud, and probably many of you are already familiar with it. Helen Osborne interviews guests who work in health literacy or healthcare to discuss what health literacy is and why it is so important to help patients and families understand and participate in their own care. A timely 2015 episode just aired in January addresses the topic of why health professionals should go online. Many of Helen's episodes address how technology and new media formats can support health literacy, so I definitely encourage you to check this one out. If you have a chance to check out these podcasts or have already listened to them or have other top recommendations you'd like to let us know about, I'd love to hear from you in the comments on YouTube, or you can find me on Twitter at Lara Killian. My plan for the next video and column in this series is to talk about using Twitter effectively at conferences. So if you have any tips or any questions, feel free to leave a comment or hit me up at Twitter or via MLA News and the MLA website.